Hi Aries, my name's Lorraine and welcome to my channel Sun, Moon, Star, Free Tarot. This is your new moon reading for the 20th of July. This reading is for your Sun, Moon and Rising and Venus signs. So if you don't know these signs, you can go into Google, search easy, search a free astrology birth chart. And it will give you all the info on it. All you need is your time and your place of birth to get your rising sign basically, and you would be able to have like other parts of your reading. And each part, like each sign, our sun sign is like our character, our moon sign is like our emotions, our rising sign is like how the world sees us, our Venus sign is the way we are in love. And so basically, it would give you like more in depth. Like your rising sign is kind of like normally the energy that's coming towards you. So if you're wanting to see what is going to be coming towards you, a lot of people go to the rising sign and check that out, because it's like how people see you, and if they see you in a certain light, then they might come approach you about something. Just say for instance, but your moon, if you're wanting to know how you're feeling emotionally inside, what other people don't see within you, and your Venus sign is like a lot, it's like love and things like that. So basically your reading here, your reading was about manifestation, and it's like you're no, sorry. Aye, there we go. Right, you yourself, Aries, you are currently like standing in front of a big keyhole there. Now, like card 3, you're wanting to create this new realisation. Like, it's like, I'm just seeing like Alice in Wonderland, when she basically, before she goes into Wonderland and before she shrinks and things like that. But it's like you're standing in front of this big massive keyhole, and it's like you're looking out to see what your life would be like if you manifested certain situations into your life. And it's like you've got the Page of Cups here, sitting there dreaming, like envisioning, manifesting with the moon beside it. But it's like he's so ungrounded, he's like his feet aren't on the ground, do you know what I mean? He's so ungrounded. And it's like, you need to ground yourself before you can realise any dream that you do want within you, to be able to start manifesting with the moon. You need to be grounded, not like flighty, up in your thought, just imagining something. You've literally got to be grounded. You've got to set intentions out there where you are grounded in your life. Now, you're not like away with the fairies, just imagining like a dream, do you know what I mean? And it's like, that just feels like a dream. I feel like I'm in a dream when I'm looking at her standing there. And it's like, you're imagining all sorts. It's like, he's got his two hands here together. It's like spirits get their two hands together, and a love heart in the middle. It's kind of like, I don't know, like you're imagining your life, basically, your new love life. And is this like the key to a house, or the key to your new life, basically, with this person? And with this being the Page of Cups and then the Moon card beside it, this could be like a Pisces or a Cancer. And basically, just get grounded, and it will help you manifest in real life and not in dream world, basically. And in this card, she's completely submerged in her emotions and like under the water. It's like, when you're under the water, you can't really see what life is really like, do you know what I mean? And the Page of Cups is the dreamer of all dreamers, do you know what I mean? So it's saying, Aries, you're normally quite fiery and things like that, and they're telling you, get yourself grounded, because you're not seeing yourself and your life the way it actually really is, and the way the things that you're trying to manifest into your life, it's not going to work. That's what I'm feeling, definitely. Yeah. And then you got the situation. The situation is that you feel you got the skunk spirit. So you have to know your worth. You have to know your worth, because you're like basically looking for fulfillment. Do you know what I mean? When you're trying to manifest, and like you're looking for fulfillment. Sorry, you're looking for fulfillment. Do you know what I mean? Within yourself. But I'm just getting like something stinks here now. Like it's just like, I don't know. It's like just something absolutely stinks. And then you've got the Ace of Swords saying you have to know your worth and actually see the clarity in this. And yeah, I mean, you're going to be miles away ahead of yourself, all the way down here in your head. And you know, like it's like down this staircase, travelling away ahead of yourself. I mean, I'm getting that feeling like it could be early days in your relationship, with it being the Page of Cups now, like not like the King or the Queen of Cups. Do you know what I mean? And it's like you are basically away ahead of yourself, realising with the keyhole, it's like your dream life with your new love partner or something like that. And it's like she's got her nose up and her head up, and it's like she can smell it. She can smell that something stinks with the skunk spirit now, like, and what stinks is that you don't even realise that you've got a good thing or something like that. You've already got a good thing going in your life, and you're looking for like another, like you're looking to have a new life with this person, and they're telling you, you need to get clarity, you need to stop being a way ahead of yourself, streets and heads, and like like you're just far too ahead of yourself with what you're trying to manifest. Be realistic, that's what I'm hearing. Be realistic and get back up a few flights, do you know what I mean? A few flights of the stairs, because they're telling me that this Ace of Pentacles, this thing that you're trying to manifest into your life, it's like it's not going to happen. And if it does happen, it would be down the road, because just because the Ace of Pentacles here is reversed doesn't mean to say that it could never happen. That's not what I'm saying. But what it's saying is, right now isn't the right time, or else with the full moon being so potent and so powerful the now for manifestation, that would be gave to you. But it's basically telling you you're not seeing the truth of the situation. You're pure like flights away down these stairs. I mean, imagine like a real high flats, 20 up. You're away, like your head starts up here and it's like at number 19, and you're all the way away down, and you're away down at number 2, and the person's like your partner or whoever it is that you're looking to travel and do this manifesting with, this new home, this new love. They're like, where did they go? And they're shouting on you, but you're that far away down the stairs that you can't even hear them. Do you know what I mean? So like, I'm getting the feeling like maybe they're trying to like bring you back to reality a wee bit, but you're away, your eyes are closed, and you're away into your head, all these flights away down all these stairs, and they're telling you, get yourself grounded, know your worth, see your life for what it actually is, because I'm getting the feeling that you've most likely already got something good going for yourself. And then your partner, your loved one, I don't know if it's your partner, your loved one could be like a family member as well, it could be a friend, but what I was like intentionally putting out there was actually like a loved one, like a relationship. But sometimes the cards want to speak about family or about friendships and things like that instead. But I'm getting it is definitely to do with a love relationship. I'm getting the feeling like your partner is just feeling the extremeness, like they're basically sitting there going, "God, what the hell?" Now, like reflecting, like trying to understand what has just happened there, and how it's managed to like go for like maybe an idea, like maybe something that could be down the line, like I said, in the future, to like, well, this is intense and it's a bit heavy and it's a bit extreme for me. And it's like with the Eight of Pentacles reversed here, they're saying this isn't going to work. And it's not going to work for them. That's the way they see it. They just see that, basically I feel like they're seeing the realisticness of it. They're seeing that the Chariot is going like charging in reversed. It's like charging into something that's not going to work. Basically, this isn't going to work. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life, it's like charging into a situation, but there's no like focused like discipline or self-control. It's just like all in or nothing, all in or quits. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, it's just like your partner feels extremely conflicted because of it. It's like, maybe I'm feeling like they don't want to let you down, but at the same time, I kind of get the feeling that they're feeling forced into making something work because they know that it would make you happy. But deep down inside, they know, look the tension all over the back of their neck, it's extreme. And whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, they're just saying it's far too ungrounded and it's not going to happen. And even if you want it to happen and you might force the issue, you could go ahead and do it, but I kind of feel like your angels and your spirit guides and things like that in the universe something would happen, and like your tower moment would come in to basically stop it from happening, if you get me. You can try and you can fight against the universe's advice and things like that, but when you do things like that, you're just asking to be set up for a fail. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you're rushing in head first, being the page, immature. The moon you can't see like clearly in the dark either now, and she was like submerged underwater. So basically the next steps is that you are hungry for this manifestation that you're wanting to bring into your life. I mean, come on, look the size of this moon. It's like, and it's like the wolf, and it's like howling, like, oh, now like for how much it wants this. It wants this. 29 would bring it down to the 11. 1-1. Now, like, you want this with this other partner of yours, and it's like, the next step is the choice to actually, go ahead and do something. Now, like, whatever it is that you're trying to bring into your life, and with the keyhole, obviously, I said it's like, I can just like feel like you're trying to manifest a home, but and then, but somebody, I kind of feel like your partner, I'm just getting that you better be careful because you're that hungry to go for this big moon, basically, this big moon being that big keyhole, like that new home, that maybe your partner might like choose to go, God, do you know what? See that offer of love that I gave you? And I thought I was all in. I kind of feel like I might be all out. I kind of think I might just like do a runner out the back door or something. It's like I wasn't all in. I was comfortable because he looks very comfortable there, like with his Converse on and his jeans and quite chilled. It's like I was all in, and I was like pretty certain about this. Like, he's the Knight of Cups. He's like putting like a good bit of romance and thought into like things and gestures that maybe he's already put up, or it could be she. Could be she and I'm speaking to you, a man, or it could be same gender, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just like, I'm just saying he because it's a man on the picture. But basically, I'm just getting that your hunger for wanting that, for wanting to manifest that into your life, and just be careful, because you might end up standing here alone by yourself, because your partner might end up saying, do you know what, I'm choosing to be all out, and I'm just going to, I can't do this. It's far too much and it's too heavy for me. You're expecting too much from me, when, I don't know, it's like he might even jump out the window. See, like the extremes card up here, up there, it's like he's that extreme, and he's like pure like, oh, I might actually just jump out that window. He might not even get to your door, he might just like dare bunk out your bathroom window or your bedroom window or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I might be over exaggerating, but that's what he feels like doing. He feels like doing a bunk. But basically, you got the white raven spirit. You have to trust in the magic. You have to trust in the magic and in yourself. And I'm getting the feeling that you have to enjoy life more now, like, rather than trying to manifest something so extreme and like quite the immature stages of getting to know someone is just like taking it too far. And they're saying you should be in the energy where you're still really enjoying yourself, and she's here with like her drum, and like you can just like feel her dancing and enjoying herself. I kind of feel, I know she's looking out onto the sea here, but I kind of feel like that could be like you down on the beach, and this, now like this person's coming in and looking down onto the beach, and they'd be like, oh, look how much fun they're having, or go and join them, but they're not. It was that way. So it's like they've completely bypassed that because of the intenseness of what you're trying to manifest with them, to the point where it was too hot. There's too many ones here now, like it's like too hot to the point where they're going to get burnt. So they're like, it's too much, too fast. But they're saying trust in the magic, and if you only trust in the magic and start enjoying life more and enjoying what you've got already, and like you would see like all the blessings that you already have in your life. Do you know what I mean? Then it's like, this is your challenge. Your challenge is electric eel spirit. So like you're trying to manifest this into your life, and it's like while you're going through this, it's like a shock to this person's system. Now like you bring your ideas to life, so you're trying to bring your ideas to life, and it's like, whoa, slow down, what are you talking about? Now like, and then your challenge is like you're wanting to celebrate that with them, but instead, if you don't be careful, I'm kind of getting the feeling that you might end up having to release this person, or this person's going to release themselves for you. They're going to make a decision, a judgment call, like, now like steady, now like, do you know what I mean? Now like, slow down, halt, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like a change of status, that's what I'm feeling. If you don't be careful in trying to bring in your ideas like that heavy, the way that you're trying to manifest, and you're pushing it on them to the point where it's like it's a shock to their system, and it's kind of like, do you know what? See, first I was like pure feeling the feels of this relationship with you, but add 2, add 4, add 3, that brings it to like the 9, and it's like, well, here I'm calling it a day. I'm bringing a completion to this, and then like your judgment is like card number 20, so 2, 9, so that would be like 11, and 1 add 1 is 2, so that's like there's no balance. There's no balance, and there's not even any move for me to have a choice. It's either you're all in or you're all out, and it's like, well, I'm all out and I'm releasing myself of this. So if you want to keep your partner that you've currently got, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, or if it's just dating, there's too much a heavy feeling placed on the other partner. It could be your partner doing it to you, and vice versa. Chop and change your roles to whatever way it suits you, but that's fully what I'm getting. Then you got, basically you have to stand in your own sovereignty. Like when you are standing in your own your sovereign power, it's like you are like your powerful creator, manifester. You're the person who creates everything in your life, and it's like from like she's holding like the moon in her hands, and it's like, this is how you do moon magic, she's telling you. Now, like, you're completely, she's telling you that you were doing it all wrong. That's what I'm getting. She's saying that, like, you were trying to change something and challenge the way that you're meant to, like, manifest in your life as if you're different and you can do it your way. And it's like this is like the queen of the moon, do you know what I mean? And she's saying, no, look, I'll show you how it's done, and that is definitely not the way it's done. You don't force things on people. You don't, that's just what I'm getting. And obviously, I did say, Aries, this could be your partner doing it to you. You take it how it comes for you, and you're like looking at her, like with that pure discontented look going, do you think so? And she's like, I do think so. And you're like, all right. And when you're saying that to her, all the opportunities and the things that you've got going on in your life, it's good to know, they're all going by you now, because you've got your heart set on this big unrealistic dream, home, life, whatever. And it's like, then you've got the Seven of Swords reversed, and it's like you're totally ignoring her advice to say to you that's not how you do it, and you're still trying to go ahead and do it. And it's like you're setting yourself up for like pure big disappointment. You're just completely ignoring what she's saying. Look how big this crow is here, or raven, whatever it is, and look at the way it's squatting. Now, like, you're completely ignoring what she's saying, and you're saying, well, I'm getting my hoodie on and I'm putting my hoodie up, and you can't tell that I'm doing this when I'm like this. I can, because I'm like the queen of the moon. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like that's the potential you're bringing into your life. I mean, that's not very good potential to bring into your life. And if it's your partner, then I would say to them, I'd have a word with them, because it's not like good energies. And I would say that all the readings that I've done so far, this has been like the most clearest message. It's come through crystal clear, like completely crystal clear. But at the same time, it's like it's like telling you or them that no, steady, now, like, stop, halt. It's like coming to like a bit in the road where it says you've got to completely stop, because if you don't, you're putting yourself into danger, and that's what that is. Do you know what I mean? And then so when you realise that you can manifest where it is and you're wanting to bring into your life that quickly, that ungroundedness, that early on in a relationship or getting to know someone, it's telling you that you're going to be here by yourself, number one, in the void, in that feeling where you're lying there alone by yourself. And the void is the new moon. That is like when there's like no moon in the sky, that's the new moon. And that feeling of the void is like, I don't know, sometimes I get a really, run about the new moon, I get like a really heavy heart where I feel like really down and things. But normally it's just until the new moon's energy passes, and then I come out of that feeling. And basically, in the long run, now like after a few days, it was actually better. It was good for me. It let me have that rest, like in my body, that downtime. And then after the void passes and the new moon passes, now like I'm feeling better again. But they're telling you that you could be lying here by yourself, because the Queen of Wands reversed is seriously pushy. And you're pushing this on, pushing that on your partner was like far too extreme. It was like the Hangman. It's like this person could be like a Pisces as well. You've had the Page of Cups, the Moon card, which could be Cancer. You had the Chariot, which is Cancer. So this is like a Cancer could be like seeing you in a new light, where they're like, my God, it's too much. Too much to the point where they're going, do you know what? I'm getting out of here. And they're running away for you to get on their motorbike and do the boot down away for you. It's just, I don't know, man. I just wish I could change the message for you, but that your message is so crystal clear, it's unreal. So basically, this is you like moving in now, like to your next energies now, like basically like the now onwards. So this is you stuck, your head is stuck in the clouds, and you think you're manifesting, moon manifesting. That's what the Queen of the Moon's telling me, that you actually think that you're doing well, moon manifesting. Now like, and it's like, you don't know your arse for your elbow, she's telling me now. This Aries doesn't know their arse for their elbow. They don't know. I told them, this is how you do moon magic, and they said to me, is it really? Aye. But then they went away and done their own thing. So your head's up in the clouds. The Queen of the Moon's saying, you don't know your arse for your elbow. Now like, you couldn't manifest whatever. Like without me getting insulting. But basically they're saying, this lady, this old lady is like dressed in brown, and they're saying you need completely grounded. You need to get yourself out of the clouds. I mean, she's standing on the clouds too. Who can stand on the clouds? Nobody really. So your heat is that much in lava land with something that you're trying to bring into your reality, being overly pushy to the point where you're chasing this person away from you. And it's like, this is the Emperor. That is you. You are the Emperor sitting on his big ball there now. Like, it's like you think you're on the ball now, like doing this moon manifestation, but you don't realise that people can see that you're strategically making moves on this chessboard to get what it is that you want. And it's like, it's just like, you think you're doing good, but it's not good. It's pushy, it's demanding. It's like, what I want, I'll get, regardless of anybody's advice that they can give me. And then, so basically you got this Seven of Wands. So this is you. Your head is up in the clouds, you're being pushy, you're wanting what you want, to the point where you're pushing your partner away, to the point where they might actually block you. The Seven of Wands is a blocking energy. Look, the wands all coming out of here. They're putting themselves in that protective bubble. They could actually block you, completely block you, because they've learned now, like, they've walked that thin line with you now, like, and all these light bulbs start taking off, like, bing, 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 fuck, I thought this was brilliant and amazing and gone somewhere. And it's like, they've learned that how like thin a line they were walking with you. And I just wish I could change the message for you, but your message is what it is, and I just sincerely hope you take the advice from your cards if you want to keep the person that you're with and things like that. So basically, this is your advice for going in to your future, your more distant future, but like this should be done from today. This shouldn't be like waited until next week or next month or whatever. So basically you now, like, you have to get focused. You have to focus on your own energy now, like things like that, and you're like the manifesting with the butterfly. You have to focus on your own energy now, like submerge yourself in that. Because the High Priestess came out next, and she's saying now, I mean, I can teach you, basically. The High Priestess is wanting to come in and show you now, like maybe the moon, like when the Queen of the Moon came in to try and tell you, you were a bit blocked off, and she was a bit like, do you know what, that's not how you do it, I'll tell you how to do it. And she was like annoyed with you, I got that feeling. And the High Priestess is saying, I'm coming in and I'm going to calm down your energy. Now that you, like that amped up energy that you had going on, like thinking you were seriously manifesting. And she's saying, and I'll show you how to start. And you start like this. And she's like, she's pulling the energy up from within her. But see, like this energy that's coming up round about her, up into, like, up through her body and up into like the universe, that is all coming from like the earth, because the High Priestess knows that to be a real High Priestess you need to work with the earth energies as well. It's not all just about you putting an intention out there, and because you've put the intention out there that it's yours, because it doesn't work like that. They're saying, so you need to have the strength, Aries, to be able to listen. You need to have the strength, honestly, because I just kind of feel like you're going to want to bite anybody's head off that tries to give you advice. They're saying, you need to calm yourself down, chill out like this wee lamb. You need to be like a bit more laid back and find the strength inside you to take on the advice of like the people around about you. And see when you actually listen to other people's advice for you, and not, if it's not what you want to hear or want to do, and like you're closing them down, because, and then you'll push them in towards a way that they want to do it. That won't, like that's just not going to work for you. So they're saying, if you can follow the advice and get yourself grounded, and before you start trying to manifest again like that in your life, and learn not to be pushy, and definitely knowing somebody that you've just you're in the early days getting to know them. So she's saying basically, if you can get yourself focused, the High Priestess is more than willing to teach you how to do energy work, but you need to have the strength to not bite everybody's head off that's going to give you advice. And if you're watching this reading, not leave a horrible comment because you think that you're right and I'm wrong, and you're big and I'm small, and blah blah blah, and whatever it is in Matilda. Now, like, you need to like calm yourself down and not bite everybody's head off again. And when you work with this High Priestess and you are more laid back to learning how to manifest, learning all about it, the ins and the outs and the ups and the downs. And I mean, you've got to have a grateful heart and all that, and I don't feel like there was much gratitude going on here. Now, like, there was not much gratitude and like what you're grateful for in your life that you presently have in this moment. So it's like you need to get yourself to that point where back to basics, back to learn. Do you know what I mean? And then this High Priestess will help you have victory, and see one day, see like what you were manifesting and what you did want, you will have this victory reef, you will have the spotlight on you, and you will get your desires, but as long as it's coming from like a good place, a good grounded place where your energy is good round about it, and not the negative side of yourself or the negative side of this person towards you. So there you go. I really hope you enjoyed your reading, Aries. If you enjoyed your reading, which honestly, I know that you probably won't, but I hope you can take my advice if it rings a bell to you. So basically, if you enjoyed my reading, give me a thumbs up and like this video, comment, but please don't leave nasty comments. Share, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to, then don't forget to press the bell to get notifications of all upcoming readings. Cheers, Aries. Bye.